ice the water. I'm going to attempt to do this water swirly nail art thing that sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes I have to abandon the idea entirely. I'll start with, what is this water? Like room temperature tap water. And now I'm going to pick up my colors. Oh, let's see. This one does really well in general. Purples. Now I'm not going to pull out the glitter nail polishes like this. I'm not going to use that because for what I'm doing, it doesn't work well with the water swirl. Pretty sure that's dry and needs to be thrown out. Is that it? Is that everything? Wow, that's a lot of glitter. I'm not going to use that one either. Actually, you know, I do have one polish that has quite a bit of glitter in it that works. Where is it? It is right here. Because it's so thick. Purpley. But I don't think I'm going to use that. There's a green. Now, what colors do I want to use? I've had good results with colors like this, like blue and light blue, rather than red and pink. So that's what I'm going to go for today. You know what? This has a little bit too much glitter in it, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Just, okay. Actually, you can see my nail right here. That's kind of, it's really dark, but it's the same swirly effect that I'm going after today. Ooh, this one, yes. That blue, and you know we need one more super dark color. Because we've got the light, the medium. Well, I could throw pure white in there. No, this one's already light enough. I need a dark color. I don't think purple's gonna work. Or red. I don't know. The red could be interesting, actually. Red tends to kind of overtake other colors, though, and it turns into a globby mess. So far, this one, that one, and purple or red. Purple or red. I definitely need a darker blue, like a navy or something. like this without the glitter. Don't want to use glitter right now. I need a darker color. Not green. No, I want to stick with blue. Let's see, what else is in my bag that I haven't pulled out yet? Did I already pull out all those purples? Is that the same purple? I have two of the same purple. Of course I would. It's like buying, I have a problem with rebuying, there's a movie on VHS that I used to continuously buy for like 25 cents at the local, the discount bookstore, or whatever it's called. What is that place called? Well, I am not seeing a dark blue. I'm going to have to remember to pick some up because that kind of ruins this. But you know what? I'll go with purple. Okay, purple. That'll be the offset. All right. I'm just going to push those off to the side and make a mess. I've got my little container. Got my water. You don't want to fill it all the way up because you're going to be sticking your finger down in there. Not supposed to be doing this, apparently. Apparently it's bad for it. I don't really care. It's my thing. I paid money for this, you know. I'm going to get as much use out of it as possible. When it dries out, all right, it dries out and then I'll get some new, but I've heard like shaking it makes the bubbles like dry it out faster or something. But then again, not shaking it creates a streaky effect that nobody really wants. Well, maybe you want it. I don't know. All right. What color am I going to start with first? Go with this one first. Let's see how this works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You don't want to drip from too far up, and you don't want to drip too close to the water surface. Okay, it's not wanting to drip. Get a little bit more paint on there. All right, here it goes. Come on. Drip. Okay, so maybe this is just a sign that I shouldn't use this paint to begin with. Yeah, I think so. Darn. It's a really good color. Do I really not have another? I do have another color like this, but I cannot find it. It's probably sitting out somewhere on the coffee table. So I'm going to get kind of crazy here and do this instead. I don't think this is going to work because the polish is too goopy already. It's not fresh enough. It's because you shook the bottle, Putterbug. Yeah, it's not even wanting, like, there's, if I wanted to paint my nails with this, I could, but it's just not wanting to drip. I'm gonna try one more time. I don't know why, because, yep, straight to the bottom, yep. That's exactly what I expected. We'll put this away and get another cup. Love these things. What other blue am I going to use? Well, I'm going to have to choose a completely different color now, aren't I? So I've got this color, the purple. I really think red is going to overdo it. I don't think I want to use yellow. Purple and yellow? Purple and green? Ooh, actually, I forgot I have my green over here. Just sitting out. Okay, all right. We'll go with green, since I know this is fresher. Not supposed to do this, but I'm doing it. All right. This should work better. All right. Drip. There we go. Got to work fast. Oh, I should have done this beforehand. I should have opened all of these beforehand so it didn't, oh, it's drying. So it didn't take up the time in between. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay, it's still kind of spreading. All right. Oh, I should have had these open. All right, drip. Here we go. One more. Very nice. Okay, yes. Back to the green. Drip. Is it going to work? Yes. Blue. Drip, 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 drip. There it goes. Yes. One last purple. I don't know, that purple's really powerful. I think I'm going to lay off of that. Yeah, I think I'm going to lay off the purple and dig out. I should have had this out sooner. Toothpick. All right. Oh, wow, that's really... All right, where do I want to put my finger? I think if I keep going, I'll mess it up. All right, that is good. A good starter for a thumb. Nice and wide. Now, do I have a wider nail? They're all on my left hand. Would have to be my thumbnail. Okay, all right. So I'm going to just, oh, before I do that, I'm going to put some kind of oil. Chapstick would work. Lipstick would work. Any kind of oil around here at all. Gotta find something. Otherwise, this is just going to stick to my skin. Peppermint oil. Okay, all right, as long as it's oil. Now I should be safe to let that just sit there on top of the water. All right, make sure to put oil around my thumb here. Don't want to touch the nail with it. Let's get some more on here. Wow, I really thought that I just had like a stick of chapstick up here. That would have done perfectly fine. But now I'm getting kind of messy with... Oop, that's the wrong finger. I was going to do something a little bit different today. It's going to make some toothpaste. All right, now I've got the oil around there. Now we can dive in. Okay. It's going to probably be not the best view for a second, but work with me. Oh, where did my toothpick go? Still not finished with that. Because once my thumb is down in there, you know what? I'll just get a new one, save time. All right, here we go. Let's go right about here. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to blow the top layer to dry all of the, oh, you can't really see, can you? To dry the paint that's sitting on top of the water that my thumb is not touching. I'm going to blow that to dry it. Making sure not to lift my finger at all. I'm trying to hold it very, very still. All right, blowing on the top. Now I'm going to take this toothpick and put it in the water around my thumb and twist and get all of that paint. I really wish I had a better view for this because it does look really cool. I'll have to work on that for next time. I do this style of painting actually quite a bit, so this won't be the last time. Okay, and it's coming out of the water, and look at that. See if I can clean up the stuff around my the nail. Oh gosh, honestly, I just kind of want to leave that right there the way it is. How it's up here on my skin. I've got the oil on there, so it's not going to, it's not going to look, it'll come off. But OMG, yes. Look at that. I'm so proud of that. That's one of the better ones, actually. Okay, I need to look up here at the screen to see if you guys are actually seeing what I'm seeing. There we go. That's where it's focusing. Look at that. Okay, I guarantee the rest of them are not going to turn out that well. I'm going to take a this thing and just kind of wipe around the edges. I usually do this with a toothpick, but this happened to be handy. So glad I remembered that oil. That was some peppermint flavoring oil. Like I said, it didn't matter. It could have been motor oil and it would have worked. Oh, you can probably hear me breathing right next to the device, can't you? Yeah, not going to do that. Well, shall I try for the same colors on the other fingers? Really? Well, yeah, I guess so. That was fun. Here's the thing. With these, you have to switch them out every 2 fingers, if not every, like if you want it to be perfect, do it every single finger. I'm going to see if I can get away with using this one more time. I don't think it'll focus on it, but you might be able to see there's some grime in there from the last bit of paint. Yes, I'm showing off because I like that one. So I'm going to blow on that, and then here, I'll just show you actually what I did. Once I had my finger in there, I'll show you exactly what I did. Green. Ooh, it's spreading nicely. Ooh, blue got away from me, but it dropped in, and it dropped all the way to the bottom. That's not good. It usually means the water's, well, that way, we'll see. Like I said, I should have switched it out with a brand new cup, but I didn't. What color was next? Purple? What happened to the purple? Oh dear, did it fall? No, I just threw it aside for some reason. But I did throw it aside with the cap undone. Blue. Green. I remember last time I decided that the purple was probably going to be too much. And look, it turned out to be quite a lot. I don't know if that actually got in there. Oh well. Anyway, so toothpick. Try to keep my hand out of the way here. I think I want to leave it just like that. I say that and I'm going to mess with it again. And nope, quit while you're ahead. It's like putting on eye makeup. As soon as you do a little bit more, you'll mess up one side and have to take everything off. All right, I'm going to try to stick this finger in there. Oh, let's see if this works. Where's my toothpick? Gotta make sure that's ready to go. Ooh, I am sorry if that's vibrating your sound there. It's vibrating everything around here. There's people's car. Oh, excuse me, truck. All right, so this is going on. Where do I want to put it? I think right about here. Oh, you know what I did? I didn't oil it. You'll get to see why that's so important. All right, let's blow. I'm trying to keep my fingers super still. Okay, all right. Well, that came off nicely. About around here. Okay, oh, don't. I'm talking to the paint. Okay. It got on my skin, but that actually turned out pretty nice. Wow. All right, let's try to get that purple off of my skin before it really sets in there while it's still wet. You'll have to excuse me for a minute. I did something terrible and left my the remover elsewhere. Like, I got some brand new remover and I ended up leaving it somewhere. Ooh, I'm really scared of. I'm afraid of messing this up. Oh dear. Oh no, it's set right in there. It's set. Oh, does it have a water bubble in it too? I wonder, can you see that? Nope, it just stays blurry the closer to the camera I get. Yeah, there's a water bubble in it. And then I just slung my hand like, and the water bubble popped right out. All right, next finger. I'm gonna switch this out. This is retired. Can I get a new one? I keep forgetting my face is right next to the microphone. So I'm so sorry if I've been yelling this entire time. Okay. What do we start with? Green? Always green? Not always green, it's just what I've decided to start with. Oop, that one went right to the bottom. I held it too high. Come on. There we go. That's a nice drop and it's separating nicely. One little one. That's it. Push. Push. To a raptor. He was saying that. To a raptor that was going to eat somebody's face later. Okay, there we go. The last one finally dropped. Not spreading as well as I would like. Handy dandy toothpick. Handy dandy. Wish there were a little bit more green in there. I should have put a bigger drop of green to begin with in there. I'm not loving this one. Nope. Plus, that was also fun to watch. Okay, I'm going to try it again with the same water. This time I'm going to put a lot more green in. I think that was the problem with the first drop. Ooh! Once again, too much green all at once, dropping straight to the bottom. Nope. That means I need to change the water. All right. Another one of these. Bit of water. Green. All right. Level. Stay level. There it goes. Green. Blue. Purple. Green. Oh, that purple's spreading really nicely. Green. Green. Come. Yes. And blue. Since I was, ooh, that's a lot of blue. Ooh, had to work fast on that one. I feel like I should put more green in there. One more drop of green. There we go. Okay. Back to the toothpick. I'm going to get as clean as I possibly can, or you could just get a new toothpick. I'm going to start from over here this time. Drag that way. Yes. Kind of like that. Yeah. Now I just need to decide which little swirl I want to put my nail on. I think I'll put it over here. Yeah. Which nail am I going to work with this time? I'm going to go with my ring. Oh, gonna remember to oil it this time, because that's what happened last time when I didn't oil it. And that's what happened when I did oil it. Oh, that one looks so much better than the other one. I don't know if it's focusing or not because I can't get my head up there to see. Okay. Like I say, chapstick will work perfectly fine for this. It's usually what I use, but I completely forgot. I thought surely I had a stick of chapstick up here somewhere, but apparently I didn't. But I did have this peppermint oil. Put that all around my skin. Everywhere that I don't want the paint to get, because I'm going to dip my finger in this. Cap this, otherwise I'll knock it over and then the floor will smell like peppermint. Alright, I dip my finger in here. I think I'm going to go right around here. Alright. Oh, gonna need this toothpick for right when I'm finished. Okay, so let's do this. How long is my nail? Right, not that long. If I put it right about here. Okay. And it's in. I can't believe it. It's really in. I know all you can see are my hands right now. But rather than get a great shot of this and mess it up, I'd rather not mess it up. Two people can actually stick their fingers in here at the same time if you do it right, if you know what you're doing. If everybody's really still, you can share the same design. Blowing on the top layer of water to dry it. Keeping my fingers really still. I don't want to raise them out of the water before I take the toothpick to the top layer. I'm putting the toothpick in and kind of spinning it. And that's collecting all of the extra paint on top of the water, so that when I pull my finger through the water, it doesn't ruin the design and overlap. Okay. Oh, I can see it. Quite a bit of green there. But that's what we have. Looking better, looking better. Of course, my favorite is still the thumb. So I'm going to wipe this stuff off of my skin. I'm gonna have to pull my hand off camera. Ooh, very carefully, obviously. Oh, and it just comes right off because I put oil on it. Fantastic. I guess I could have shown you that. I'll do that next time. It's so satisfying to watch the paint on my hand, on my my skin, just come right off. There's a little bit there, but it'll come off later. All right. So, 2 more fingers to go. I want to do something entirely different with my other hand, and I'll decide on whatever that's going to be tomorrow. I'm thinking about, for the other hand, doing more of a geometric thing, but in these same colors so that the colors match on both hands. So, this finger, you know, it doesn't matter until I get the till I get the paint in there. All right, let's clean this off. Shall I get a new one? New one of these? Seems like I have to every single time anyway. Only one finger worked with a recycled cup. Here. All right. Water. Room temperature water. Not cold. If it's lukewarm, that's fine. That actually helps the paint to stay warm and spread, but you don't want it to be cold. This is a little chill, actually. Start with green. You want to layer your colors. You don't want dark colors next to dark colors because, well, obviously they'll just blend into one another. You might want that effect. That's what happened on this one, actually. Let's see, where can I hold my hand where it's going to focus? Right about there. Yeah, you can see the colors are so dark on this particular one that the marbling happened. And there are 3 or 4 colors in there, actually. But it's not as striking as, say, this thumb. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Focus on anything other than that cup. There we go. Yeah. Anyway, wasting time. So, starting with green. Gonna gloop it. Gloop drip. You know what? Ooh, that's gonna spread nicely. I wonder if I can put two layers of green down. Oh, that one went right to the bottom, didn't it? Partially because the water's cold, or cooler. And if the water's warmer, I'll be able to hold my hand a little higher when I make the drops. If I don't do my nails tomorrow, then I instead will just be fixing up my bicycle. And I'll take you on my first bike ride back after spraining my ankle and screwing up my knee. Almost a year ago. Come on, drip. There we go. The 2 things didn't happen together. Otherwise, I would have healed a long time ago. No, I messed up my knee, and then it finally healed. And about a week or 2 after I got back on the bike after my knee, I sprained my ankle. I took a wrong step while I was hiking, and just pop. It's my fault because I've neglected to buy hiking boots. Yeah. I mean, I was in hiking sandals, but that doesn't provide any kind of support for my ankle, which was what I needed. That's the whole reason that it twisted at that particular moment. It's part of the reason I've gotten onto Twitch now. Because I'm bored. I need something. Oh, wow, I love that. I probably should have held my hand out of the way when I did that. But yeah, Twitch is something for me to do right now. Which direction should I pull it next? Ooh. Risky. Each stroke is a risk. You can just screw it all up with the wrong direction. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I like that. I think I'm going to go with that right there. Ooh, maybe this area or this area. Let's see. For my middle finger, maybe this area over here. Okay. Middle finger. Short, stubby, middle finger. Where am I going to put it? Let's see. It's about a centimeter, like a cubic centimeter. Just like approximately. Let's see. I could put it right there, but it would be super, super purple. Whoa. And right here, if I put it right here, I'll get this nice, like these lines. I haven't decided yet. Oh, there I go again. Almost not putting the oil on there. Is somebody singing outside? Or are they talking? Okay, got the oil on there. Did I ever decide where I was going to put my finger? Something's just telling me to go right here. All right, I'm going to put my finger right there. I'm going to start blowing on it and immediately stick the toothpick in there and do the swirl. I'm going to see if I can put my finger in there and give you a decent shot of it at the same time. All right, my hand's probably going to get in the way. Right. Biggest mistake I can make right now is to lift my finger at all. Oh, I might have just dragged some down. Okay. All right, yes. As long as what came up on the nail looks decent, it doesn't matter what happens on the skin. Wow. This is so much fun. If you have kids, you can do this with your kid. Well, actually, I've done this with kids. If they like getting their nails done and they know that they have to stay still, you know, they have to be patient, by all means, this could definitely be fun. But like I say, once your finger is in there, you have to be very, 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 very still. You don't want to lift your finger. Yeah. So you determine that. All the oil is on top of the water. All right, gonna get a new one of these. New cup. New water. Last nail. All right, it's my pinky nail. Woo! Let's see. To get this cleaned off. So easily. And whatever's left on your skin obviously will come up later. So back to it. Pinky. Let's start with green. Last time we did a double layer of green up front, and this is what we came up with. Should I do a double layer again? Something tells me the microphone is picking up my neighbor. Probably, you guys can probably hear him way better than I can, actually. This microphone is kind of insane. All right, one layer of green. One layer of blue. Gotta be careful with this purple. I'm gonna try to put less purple in there. So it's going to take a second for this to drip. Bear with me. Squirrel with me. Moose with me. Rabbit with me. No, bear with me. Almost there. You know what? Oh no. I was afraid that the drop had dried a little bit too much before being dropped in there. But it's spreading pretty nicely. You'll layer this light blue in between the green and the purple, so the green and the purple don't not mix. Like they'll mix, just not very. It's not going to look right. It's not going to come out. Drip, drip, drip. Almost there. Yeah, I just barely touched the surface of the water with the paint that was dripping off. Maybe one more drip of green. Yes. And we'll make this one a good drop. Ooh, off center. That's going to be fun to work with. I think I'm going to pull this direction. All right. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. It's starting to be a little wonky. It looks cool. Oh, I think I just picked the spot that I'm going to put my pinky. I think. I'm going to drop this in here one more time. Oh, wow. Oh, no. I didn't want to have to do this over again. I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to put my pinky right there. That spot that I've been looking at. All right. Oil up my pinky. This peppermint oil stuff that I usually use in my toothpaste. That I was gonna make that today, but then I just decided to do my nails instead. If I don't do that tomorrow, I'll do it the day after that. It's really not all that interesting. Just a few ingredients. But it is something that, it is a recipe that my dentist told me about once he realized that I wasn't going to be able to see him as often anymore. He gave me a few tips. All right. Where is the poker, the toothpick? Okay. All right, pull at this. No, right here. Right. Right around there, I think. That looks cool. That's not really what I'm going for. Nope, I messed it up. Gonna have to redo it. Darn. I really am. I'm looking for a spot that I could put my pinky that... Oh, no, that's the end of that. Okay. Well, see if we can do this again quickly. I'm anxious because it's the last nail, but at the same time, I know that I'm anxious. So I know I'll try to be in a hurry and I'll mess things up. Woo, a lot of blue. think that dripped all the way to the bottom. Yep. Purple. Blue. Oh, I really don't want to have to wait for it to drip. I want it to just drip. Yes. And then green. I should put a cloth up here, a paper towel or something, so it's not so jarring when I set stuff down. All right, last time I pulled it this direction. This time I'm gonna pull it this direction. No. This direction. No? Geez, lady, pick a side. Okay. Glad I made that decision. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, wow, there are plenty of really great places that I could put my pinky. Can you see that very well? I'm going to pop up here and just take a look. Because there are about 3 places that I actually want to stick. Oh, wow, yeah. Yep, I could put it right around here. Or right through here. I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting it around here somewhere. I really want to get some of that green in there. Maybe right here, because I like this marbling happening right there. Oh, my foot fell asleep. All right. Ooh, pins and needles, pins and needles. Ow. All right. I'm sorry, I'm taking a short break right now. I'm trying to get the feeling back in my leg here. Oh, because I really need to sit on my foot to be able to get up here and see. All right, okay. Excuse me. Now I've lost the toothpick. So close to being finished. Okay, found a new toothpick. Now, my nail is about that long, that wide, which means I can fit it. I can fit it right about there. I really want to mess with it some more, but I know I'll mess it up. Especially because the top layer has dried at this point. All right, here I go. Okay, dipping, got the oil on. Sorry, my neighbor's doing yard work now. All right, blow. Trying so hard not to lift my finger or push it down too far. Oh, it worked. Oh, it worked. Okay, give me just a second. Give me just a second to get up here and I'll show you. All right, let's see. It's all over my finger right now, but that looks, I like it, obviously. Look at that. So glad it worked out. So glad I redid it. And the thumb, I think the thumb is still my favorite. Even though this one looks like it's from a completely different place. They're all completely unique. Gonna have to clean up that pinky. All right, I'll go ahead and clean up that pinky. Now once these dry, I'm going to throw a really good top coat on top to make them just shine. And since I'm going to have to redo this now, I'll go ahead and just do this without a tool. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's really loud for me, so I'm really sorry. That's probably really loud for you guys too. There we go. There we go. Let's grab. Oh, super white coming on board or on the screen. A lot of white right there. For this purpose only. There we go. That's one of my favorite things to do with nail polish. Oh, that's driving me nuts. Now, let's see, tomorrow, after I take this off, I'm going to do same colors, but I think I'm going to do like a like some kind of crosshatch pattern. And right now, before I end the stream, I'm going to just play with my nails in front of the camera. So if you want to hang around and just look at how everything turned out with me, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next few minutes. Oh my gosh. I think this one is my least favorite. Favorite. That looks like a peacock feather, kind of. This one and my thumb. I don't know, my thumb was my favorite, but I think now this one's my favorite. Look at that, the double layer of green. Oh, I'm glad I did that. I didn't notice that until right now. Next time I do this, I'll have to do that again. That double layer of green on this nail, kind of mixed with the blue, but still, if I get up close, oh yeah, you can see the different layers in there, like within the green. Well, that was a lot of fun. And if you followed along, you could see how easy it is. Definitely take some practice, trial and error. The very first time I ever tried this, the very first nail came out pretty much like this. Well, it actually looked better. It looked the best it was the best I have ever done. And then the very second, third, fourth, fifth nails after that, they all kind of turned out like this right here. Just not quite as satisfying. Yeah, the very first nail I ever did turned out much closer to something like this. Yeah. But the swirls were bigger and bubblier. That was so much fun. This one's a bit of a trip. The swirls. That little bit of green paint right there at the end is driving me nuts. All I have to do is scratch it off. I want to go through the drive-thru now just to hand somebody my money. Well, thanks for the heart, whatevs, Liz. Loving that purple. Loving the way this turned out. And it looks like the purple somehow managed to blend a little with a blue and create different layers of purple. See those bumps? Right above the loop of green. I think that's water. I think that's a water pocket. And it will either pop and come out and I'll have a little spot on the nail, or it'll just stay like that after I put the clear coat on top. Most of my nail polishes are super cheap, and I compensate for the super cheap nail polish by spending a little bit more on a good quality top coat. I almost don't want to put one on top of these, but it'll make them look shiny and clean and slick. Yeah, I like those colors. I'm glad I went with those colors. I was a little bit worried about that blue. This one looks like grandma's dress or something, actually, the more and more I look at it. Well, this was fun. I hope somebody could learn a tip or two from this little method. I couldn't believe it worked the first time I actually tried it. I saw somebody else do it, and I thought, oh, surely they're just using like magic paint or magic water. There's something that, for some reason, I won't be able to just redo this. But as you can see, there's really nothing to it. Takes a little bit of finagling with. Is that a word? Finagle? Is that a real word? Anyway, you've got to work, play with it a little bit here and there to figure out what works, how the water works with the paint, how much time. Okay, I'm gonna have to scratch this little piece off. How much time you've got to work, how quickly you need to work. I made the mistake, as you guys saw, of not having the caps off of these when I was ready to go. When I was ready to start working, I needed to have water here, caps off of each one of these so that I can just go boom, boom, boom. Then redo over and over. Instead, as you saw, I ended up, oh no, here, I've got to shake them too. I've got to shake them up, and no, everything needed to be ready and uncapped. Obviously, the fresher stuff is going to drip much easier. I want it to be watery. Oh, I just realized I used all the same brand too. I like this stuff. It's kind of nice in the middle of the road, not too expensive. They've got a bunch of, bunch of colors up and down the line. The coverage, well, as you can see, the coverage is decent. But they're not $9 a piece. Well, that was fun for me. I am going to have to get off of here and turn my air conditioner back on because, whoo, it is hot. Air conditioner is kind of loud. If that was running right next to me now, well, at the very least it would be. You hear that? At the very least it would be drowning out my neighbors. They're so entertaining. See if I can hold this up here and say ta-ta for now. Everybody loves Tigger. Did Tigger say ta-ta for now? I know he said TTFN, but did TTFN? Ta-ta for now? Did he actually say ta-ta for now? Oh, the neighbors are talking to each other. There's more than one neighbor out now. Okay. Everybody's doing lawn work. Oh, I'm loving that. I'm loving the way this turned out. I like this peacock looking one. The pinky is acceptable. This middle one could have been better, but it's all right. It's still, it's hanging in with the rest of them. There we go. I've shot my nails hundreds of times before, but I don't know why I didn't think to do this right here now. I don't have anything to hold right now. I guess I could hold all of these. Okay, now I'm just playing around. Nah, that looks messy. Oh well. Well, thank you for stopping by, and I'll be back here tomorrow. I keep trying to get on here about 2:00, and realistically, it turns into 3 or 4. I'll either be doing the other hand tomorrow, or I'll be working on my bike, and then depending on how that goes, I may take you with me to putter around, or I'll mess with my hair. Because I still haven't done the full reveal on my hair. I mean, you've seen it in the other videos. I'm not entirely happy with it. Definitely needs more blue. But I'll have to show you that tomorrow. I'm still staring at the screen. I'm still looking at my nails. Sorry, I spaced out for a minute. They look so shiny and loopy. Like an oil spill. I've heard of oil spill nails and like nail art, and it's not, if you type that into Google, it's not quite like this. Some of them are, but others are just kind of where people have dotted some colors on and then just kind of messed that up. Well, that was fun. And I'll be back tomorrow